What's going on, people? Damn. Let me clear my throat. We're up, we're up, we're up. We're there, we're there, we're there. What a mad old game of football yesterday. Well, it wasn't even mad. It wasn't even mad because I predicted that Liverpool's going to win. Now people are saying, what are people going to say now? Liverpool haven't played anyone. Nottingham Forest aside, any test that they've had, they've passed. It's been mad. They drew against us, but that's them dropping points, drawing. Absolutely wild, guys, man. As I keep saying, what phase is slotting? Nobody knows. To get me. What a crazy season so far, man. Let's be honest. What a crazy season so far. Like, you've got Pep scratching himself up, talking about he wants to hurt himself. Now, we don't advocate for that. We don't advocate for anyone trying to hurt themselves. You know what I mean? Any self-harm. If people need help, then go and get the help. But obviously, football's a stressful job, right? Football's stress, bro. Football is stress. Look at Pep's head. I wish I had the laptop so I can share the screen and you've probably seen the pictures already of his head. He's like, his nose is cut. His head is scratched up. Like, what on earth has happened to Pep, man? But yeah, we will talk about that. But obviously, Liverpool dominate Madrid, man. 2 penalties missed. I can't even remember the last time Salah missed a penalty. Mbappe, obviously, he's been carrying on the role that he's been playing all season, which is like shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up, Pat-Man. Good morning, my bro. Thank you for coming in. Hope you're well. What did you make of the game yesterday, brother? Liverpool is that team, bro. Like, what can you say, man? Like McAllister doing bits, Robbo. Do you get me? Salah was okay. Obviously missed the penalty, but I thought he was okay. He was good in parts. You get me? But Liverpool as a team, because everyone's saying they're Salah FC, innit? But to be honest with you, if Salah didn't play, I don't know how much of a difference it would have made. I was really impressed with Liverpool yesterday, man. Like, if anyone had any doubts that they're that team this year, like, how much more doubts can you have? Anyone saying that they haven't played anyone, what can you say now? Hey, be quiet. I swear this cat's scouse, innit? Hey, psst, 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 psst. What are you making noise for? But yeah, man. Big up Pat-Man, big up the few people jumping in. He said, bro, mad scenes, Mbappe looking like prime Yaya Sonogo. Coming in if you're coming, man. See this blasted cat? You're going to get a piece of fur now. Come and sit down. Come and sit down. Come and sit down. 20 in the building. Yeah, as you can see, it's a mad thing already, man. The cat's on one. Persian cat. Move. So, she always does this to the phone. Come away from the phone. Come away from the phone. Leave the phone alone. This cat's on one. Let me try and move her. Come. Yeah, man. So, absolutely mad game of football. If anyone don't think Liverpool's that team, like, you're mistaken. Liverpool is that team, innit? Like, I ain't got a bad word to say. I fully think that they controlled Madrid. Obviously, Anfield was rocking. That's one thing I've always been jealous of, and I'm just going to blatantly tell you that now, innit, yeah? And I'm someone who's obviously watched loads of games in the Emirates. Used to be a season ticket at Highbury. You understand? Me and my dad. And I've seen a lot of games of football in the flesh, yeah? We've had good atmospheres, but Anfield, bro. Anfield, like, wow. Anfield, man. That place just rocks, innit? Do you know what I mean? When there's a big night, like, is there a Champions League night like Anfield? I just got to be honest, man. Like, Anfield was rocking, bro. I was like, whoa. That's the kind of atmosphere you need. That's what's going to really get the players up. Mad scenes. Yeah, I read that. Big up Pat-Man. Big up James. My cat says meow. Yeah, big up your cat, man. I got 2 in there. I got one that's anti, like, a calico cat, like she don't like people. She don't really go near no one. And then I've got this one, this Persian thing. That's why I got a Hoover every day. And she's like a little bed friend. Like, she'll go with anyone. Like, if anyone's got food, she'll just leave with them. Do you know what I mean? And I got some little shitty Chihuahua dog that the missus, I bought it for the missus. It's actually a pedigree. It's a blue blood dog, worth over £1,000, but it's such a little rat, bruv. It's such a little rat. If people walk past the door, it starts barking. Like, people can't even visit. And the thing is, if you let the dog out, it ain't even gonna do nothing. It's just all bark and no action. But there we go. It's enough about the animals, man. But big up everyone in the building today. Big up Amir, Uber Eats employee. I deliver you food, sir, yeah? I might actually need you today, man, because I don't feel like cooking today. Big up Temni Gem, if I've said that right. Moving the cat is dangerous. Listen, the cat does like some rubbing thing on my phone. I don't know what she does, but if I would have kept her there, then she would have knocked over the phone. So I have to move her on. She's all right now, though. No one, Amir here. There's a couple of people here. I'm only a little small channel, though, but I'd appreciate anyone that likes and subscribes. Like, at the moment, my time to do live streams is in the morning, unfortunately. That's when it's quiet. The kids are at school. The missus like either shopping or at work. It just is what it is. I've tried to get some new internet. I'm trying to get some fiber optic, but because it's close to Christmas, they're telling me the end of December, so I've got to wait for that. So it is what it is, man. Laptop should be here for next year. I keep saying that, but they keep longing me out as well. But it is what it is, man. But Anfield, man, I was very impressed with the atmosphere. I was impressed with the performance. Do you know what I mean? I ain't really got nothing bad to say about Liverpool. There were certain times when I thought Madrid was kind of getting at them a bit. But to be honest, it didn't really look like Madrid was going to score. Like, they had a few opportunities, obviously, that they had the penalty, which I think was a penalty, by the way. But they missed it anyway. Do you know, like, I couldn't believe it, guys. When's the last time Salah missed a penalty? Honestly, I can't remember. And then Mbappe, like I said, just carrying on his form for the season. Do you know what I mean? Like, just crazy game of football, man. But big up Liverpool. They done their thing. Pac-Man saying Anfield can make you deaf. Last time I went was when Oxlade went there. Okay. Do you remember that thing with Oxlade-Chamberlain and Kieran Gibbs? And obviously, because mixed race, like me, yellow gang, they were like, oh, they all look the same or something, and the wrong person got the yellow card. That was mad, innit? But yeah, atmosphere hits you, fam. Yeah. Makes players nervous. Absolutely. When they talk about the 12th man, that is definitely the Scouse, innit? 100%. I was so impressed with the atmosphere. You get me? Like, it was just rocking, man. Like, what a game of football, innit? Do you know what I mean? That like, wasn't boring for me in the slightest. Do you know what I mean? Madrid, like, you get me, Rudiger, thought he played quite well. Obviously, they had players out, no Vinny, no Militao, but this is big Real Madrid. There can't be no excuses. Like, I'm not going to try and downplay what Liverpool did, because I thought Liverpool played amazing. I really did, like, and I'm like glazing another team, a rival. But at the end of the day, you have to just keep it real. They done their thing yesterday, like crazy, like mad. Big up Pac-Man, Amir, like and subscribe, fam. Yeah, big yourself up, Pac-Man. Done no, man. That's my brother right there, my mod. Liverpool winning against City, you think? I feel like City might turn a corner. Do you know what, yeah? Do you know what? And Pac-Man's bigging up Temi Gem, if I've said your name right. Yeah, Pac-Man, my bro. I was literally sitting there watching the game. Like, I had to watch it on my phone. Fucking missus is fucking doing up Harry Potter with my daughter at the moment, because they're all on Netflix, so she's already got the Christmas tree up. We're not even in December, do you know what I mean? Big up Roshni. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. I was sitting here thinking, like Man City might actually beat Liverpool, but then the game went on, and I just see Liverpool growing into the game, and I thought, wow, like, you know what I mean? Even Bellingham came out and said Liverpool's the best team in Europe, like, as of right now. And I find it hard to argue. Like, but before the goals started going in, I was watching the game and I was thinking, it's 0-0. Like, Man City actually, because it's like Arsenal, when everyone was expecting us to just get battered, and then we come and actually get a result. So that's what I think could happen. I think Man City might actually get a result, but Liverpool are definitely the favourites, especially after yesterday, man. My God. I thought they played really well, guys. Big up Temi Gem. You did. Well, I think I did. Tem the Gem. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm kind of shit with names. Big up Roshni again. I'm Indian. You are Indian people. Have you passed away? What? I'm right here, so I haven't passed away. I'm not Indian, but big up all the Indian gang. Big up Tem the Gem again. Are you in England? Yes, I am. London boy. Do I know how to speak Hindi? No, I don't. Where am I from? I'm mixed race. My mum is from the Caribbean, Antigua and Jamaica. And my dad is Italian. Well, he was Italian-Irish. He's not here with us at the moment. He passed last year. Big Arsenal fan. He's the reason I support Arsenal. Yeah, so I'm like a Four Seasons pizza. Do you know what I'm saying? A bit of everything. Live in England. I don't actually have English blood. Have I ever met any Indian people? Of course, I live in England, bro. Especially in London, we got a whole mix of people. We got a Polish community, we got Romanians, we got Colombians and South Americans, Portuguese, Spanish. We got a big Russian community in London. We got Somalian community. We got loads of Arabs, plenty of South Asians. Like, London is mix up. So I've got Akis from everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, big up Bob Mitch. Good combo, bro. Big yourself up. Thank you, man. Big up Tam the Gem as well. R.I.P. Papa. Thank you. It's a bit mad because as we get to Christmas, that was the kind of time we come and saw my kids and spent some time with us and stuff. So, yeah. But, you know, time is a good healer. It doesn't fix everything, but it is a good healer. And I know my dad would be turning in his grave to see what's happening with Arsenal. You know what I mean? But as I said in my live, I think yesterday or the day before, this is a results-based business, people. You know, like a couple of results and things look a lot better, don't they? I mean, obviously not for us because, you know, Man City's having such a bad run of form and we're still behind them. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, so we have had Arsenal, we've had a bad run of form. But a couple of results, people start feeling a bit better. Do you know what I mean? Things start looking up. You know, I thought we was going to get battered against Sporting. So I'm not gonna say we're back, but hopefully we can put together a little run now, man. I'm really hoping we need it. Big up Roshni again. Never tried to speak Hindi. Are you Hindi though, Roshni? So many different languages. I'd love to be able to speak a different language. Anyone who could speak a different language, that's a life skill, and you should feel lucky. Do you know what I mean? Big up Pac-Man again. Liverpool looking scary, as Terry Flowers said. I would say, yep. It's mad how a manager can make a team world class. Who knew? Yeah, exactly. Who knew? Swear, I wish I had Ancelotti or Slot. Exactly. And even now, yeah, look at Ancelotti, right? So I swear they done the treble. I say it on every stream. They done the treble last year, and now look at how they're playing. Because obviously, football's one of those games like it's in the here and now. It's a results-based business. Like, what have you done for me lately? That kind of thing, right? So, you know, we have to look at the here and now. We can't, in modern football, you can't be sentimental. That's why a lot of people, where they're asking for Arteta to go, you've had 5 years, you've had 800 million. This is basically your team. And we still need players for the first team, let alone the squad. So, you know, modern day football is not really sentimental like that. Do you know what I mean? You can't really be carrying people. Ancelotti done the treble, and now this year people are calling for his head. I would take Ancelotti right now. I swear to God. I would take him right now. Slot, I'm not going to say I would have taken him in the summer because I didn't know much about him. I'm not going to try and pretend that I did because I didn't. But it just goes to prove when everyone keeps saying, well, if you get rid of Arteta, who else you going to get? Well, there's fucking loads of people, obviously. Who knew about Slot? And what phase is he in? Liverpool, top in Europe, top in the league. Like, do you know what I mean? And they're not even looking as gung-ho as they did last year. With that kind of Gengen pressing style, they're not even looking like that. They're just looking controlled. You know what I mean? They're looking a little bit more possession based. They're looking like they know how to pull the strings at the right time in games. Do you know what I mean? Gravenberch doing bits, that little turn, gravy boat, and I weren't really on him, to be honest. But the more I watch him, I'm like, Monts was right. This guy is actually doing business, bro. He really is. So yeah, Pac-Man, I'm with you, my brother. I would take Ancelotti right now. Obviously, Slot, seeing what he's done, it's like he's getting the best out of the players that you wouldn't have thought, you know, the fringe players. Like, he's just a competent coach. So if you're a competent coach, coach. Do you know what I'm saying? If something don't work, try something else. Like, how many games have been played? Like 17, 18 games have been played this season. They've lost one. Oof. Oh, nobody saw it. Liverpool fans never saw it. Nobody saw it. We all thought Liverpool would be there or thereabouts because they had a very good team and 4 world-class players, basically like the spine of your team. So of course you was going to be there or thereabouts, but no one expected them to be like this. Not even Liverpool fans. So I don't want to hear it from them because you didn't expect it either. But all we can do now is give you your props, man. Like how they just dispatched the European champions like it was nothing, innit? So well done, man. I'm from Russia but live here in the USA. Hey, big up the Russians. We got a big Russian community in London as well, and in England. We got actually a little small American community as well around near Primrose, near Hampstead Heath as well. Loads of people, man. So wherever you are worldwide, thank you for tuning in. Would love if you'd like the stream. We're trying to build slowly but surely. Big up Roshni. Yes, I am Indian. Big yourself up. Where in India? Someone was telling me to actually visit Goa. They said Goa is actually really nice, and a place that a lot of British people are going now. Yeah, big yourself up, Roshni, man. Big up Pac-Man again. Yeah, man, I lost my dad too. Sorry about that, Pac-Man, man. Sorry for your loss, my bro. Like, and obviously for a lot of guys, a lot of men, like, they're like kind of like mummy's boys, innit? Like, they're a bit closer to their mum. But me, it was always my dad, innit? We always had that relationship. Not to say that I haven't got a relationship with my mum, but I left home quite early. And I had a relationship with my dad, basically. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that was difficult to put him in the ground before I even turned 40. So, yeah, crazy. But, you get me? I got kids, you know what I mean? That knew him well, you know what I mean? And I'm grateful for that. And he made a lasting impression on them, which I'm grateful for. And we just have to try and keep it moving. It hurts every day, people, but it's been over a year now. It don't really get easier, you know what I mean? Time just, it helps a little bit, but it is what it is. Not trying to think about that. 7 people in the building, like and subscribe. Yeah, man, it goes up and down. I had like literally 2 people yesterday for a best part of an hour, but we move, man. People come through on the playback. Like I said, I'm not a big channel. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of the regular people that come in. Boom. Ian, big yourself up, my bro. Hope you're well, man. Liverpool fan. I'm jelly, man. Liverpool's doing the shit this year, my bro. But he's another one. That's my bro there. So big up Ian. He said, yo, my brother, my voice has completely gone. Oh, what was you at? Was you at Anfield? I was just talking about the atmosphere, man. I'm jealous, bro. As an Arsenal fan, probably one of the best atmospheres in football. Like, I think Celtic Rangers, you get me? That derby's got a bad atmosphere. A couple of Turkish teams, obviously Madrid, Barca, but what a night for Liverpool, man. What a night. I'm rough as fuck. On to Saturday. Hope Konate injury isn't too bad. Yeah, same. But like, as I was saying, Ian, before you came in, my bro, I was proud of Liverpool, man. Like, obviously we're title rivals, but it's an English team, and I felt they dominated Madrid, absolutely dominated them. Obviously, penalties missed, it might have been a different game, but it weren't. Do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of watching both teams play, like, Liverpool outplayed Madrid. Who would have thought it? Do you know what I mean? So, big yourself up, man. Great result for Liverpool, top of the league, top of Europe. Do you know what I mean? They are him right now. They are the team. Do you like Indian people? Of course, I like every people. Look at me, man. I'm like a Four Seasons pizza. You know what I mean? I'm half white, half black, all over the map. Do you know what I mean? I like everything. Variety is the spice of life. Do you know what I mean? I will say though, some Indian girls, they don't like me, innit? Like, before I was obviously, had my missus and all that, and I was a bit younger and out and about on the town, man. Lovely South Asian look, like Somalian girls. I'm about spice. I'm about variety. I don't care if you're pink. You know what I mean? If you got something that I like, you got a bunda or something like that, then I'm onto you, you know? Like, I like ladies, you know what I'm saying? And I like variety. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like I keep saying there, like my favourite meal is curry goat, yeah, rice and peas and a Guinness punch, yeah, my Caribbean food. But you can't feed me that every day because I'm gonna get bored, innit? I like everybody, man. And everybody else should like everybody. Humans are beautiful in all different shapes, sizes, complexions. Football, yes, big up Tem the Gem again, yeah, football. People say it differently. I think, are they even different? I know, is it futsal? Futsal, I think that's like the kind of the small form game, like the little, yeah. Big up Hamza Hussein, where are you from? I'm from London, my bro. Unless you're talking about my background, then you're just gonna have to rewind because I was talking about that before. Pac-Man, Kanate, Defo will be missed. Ian, yeah. Van Dijk isn't too compatible with any other defenders. Yeah, I mean, I think Van Dijk had a good game as well yesterday. Actually, he wasn't really looking his age, to be honest with you. And if we're gonna talk about the because obviously, you know what I mean, Madrid saying they're obsessed with Trent, and even though Liverpool dominated Madrid and all the rest of it, Madrid's still a different knock in it. If they come knocking for Trent, then I think Trent's gone. Out of the three, Van Dijk, Salah and Trent, I think Van Dijk and Salah will stay if Liverpool pull their finger out. Jesus Christ. And I think Trent will be the one to go. But when you've got Salah coming out talking about I'm more out than in, like Liverpool need to, bruv, pull your finger out, innit? Whether he's old or not, he's doing a Thomas Partey right now. He's playing for that contract and he's always put numbers on the board. Like, pull your finger out, Liverpool, innit? That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, big up Pac-Man. I think you're right. Konate will be a big miss, but I feel like Liverpool's not like the rest of the teams. I mean, I feel like if they had all of the injuries, then it's going to affect any team, innit? But any kind of one player, I feel like they're going to be all right. Like, they are the favourites against Man City, but I have got a sneaky feeling that Man City might pull something out the bag. And I'm not being funny. For Arsenal, fingers crossed that used to draw or something. Do you know what I mean? Or if Man City's gonna win, or if a team's gonna win, let it be Man City for the league. Do you know what I mean? But I don't feel like if Liverpool's not got Konate, I don't feel like it's gonna really affect them. Do you know what I mean? Like if City ain't got Rodri or Arsenal ain't got Odegaard. That's just what I think. Big up Ian. Yeah, man, I was there. I thought you said Yemen. Yeah, man, I was there. Hey, what a game to be at, man. I'm jealous, bro. That must have been such an experience, man. Big yourself up for that. Don't miss any games at Anfield. Who Arsenal got on Sunday? We got West Ham away. And first I was like, yeah, West Ham away, we're going to batter them. And then when they played Newcastle, I was hoping for a draw. So Lopetegui kept his job. You get me? But West Ham actually turned up. West Ham actually turned up. Like, I didn't think they played well as a team, but I thought their individuals done really well. Newcastle just wasn't at the races. And that's the thing with Newcastle. One day they're beating Arsenal. The next day they're losing to West Ham. Or to Ipswich. Did they lose to Ipswich? I don't even know. But you know what I'm trying to say, innit? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, Newcastle, they're up and down, man. They're up and down. But they done their thing. But not against West Ham. So West Ham are like, I'm not going to say they're back, but they're obviously going to have a bit of confidence now. So that could be a hard game for us. I like West Ham Stadium. I don't know what it's called, the London Stadium or whatever. I've actually gone there and done some flagging on a few occasions because I also do some work for a company called Philosophy Football. So whenever there's NFL games over here, whenever there's FA Cup, Carabao Cup, the women's games, I go and flag Wembley and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, sometimes we get to see players and we get to see games. But West Ham is a nice stadium. But I don't know what to expect from them. Now that they got the win, they might be feeling a little bit buoyed. I don't know, guys. So I don't know what to expect. And obviously, I'm still kind of like licking my wounds a little bit from how bad Arsenal's been. So while we've got a couple of good results, and I'm not going to play them down, we just got a couple of fucking brilliant results. No one thought we was going to beat Forest 3-0. I didn't predict it. I was saying 2-1, maybe a draw, or the game could go either way, 1-0. So Do you know what I'm saying? Because of how bad we were playing, because of the respect that Forest has earned this year, it wasn't a given that we beat them, but we beat them 3-0. Then we went away to Sporting, spooky settings with Gyökeres. Like, I didn't think we was going to win. I was hoping for a draw. I was even saying, do we just not even play all of our players and we just, because we're in the Champions League, but are we going to win it? That kind of thing. And then look at the fucking game we saw. Look at the game we saw. I think that was probably the best performance of the season against Sporting. We conceded a goal, and when we did, I was worried. I'm not going to lie. I was like, here we go. I thought we were going to do a Man City. But we won the first half 3-0, and then we won the second half 2-1. No complaints. Couple of good results, couple of wins. The pressure's coming off a little bit for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? And what a difference those two results can make. So let's just hope and pray we can carry it on. We got West Ham away on Sunday, I think, or Saturday, one of the two. But it's definitely West Ham away. Bear with me. Yeah, so we got West Ham. Like I said, they've come back with a win now, so that's going to keep Lopetegui in the job. So let's hope we get the usual West Ham. Let's hope we don't get a rejuvenated West Ham, and we can actually fucking continue to win games, because that's what we need now. We need a good old run, 8 to 10 games, and then we'll see where the chips lie. Do you know what I mean? Of course, I don't think we're going to win the league this year, but let's see how the season goes. Liverpool are the favourites. It's going to be a massive test for them on Sunday. Let me get a couple of these comments before I go on. We read that one. Pac-Man, Van Dijk and Gomez should be fine. We won the title with them two at the back. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like Liverpool. I feel like they're just a good all-round team, innit? So if they've got one or two players out, even when Klopp was still there and they had injuries last year, you know, fringe players and squad players stepped up. Their system is quite airtight. So when other players come in, when other players come in, they can actually play in that system and do well. Do you know what I mean? Like, all the players know the system, so it doesn't really matter if a certain player's in or out. So if Konate isn't fit enough to play City, I don't think it's going to be that much of a big deal. I'm going to be honest with you. But I also feel like this is what football's like. Football's a crazy game. Everything points to Liverpool winning the game. Top of Europe, top of the Premier League, absolutely flying, only lost one game this season. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, doing the business. Everything points to them being the favourites. And then they'll probably end up losing or drawing. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it might not happen as well, because I have Liverpool as my favourites to beat Man City. But football's a crazy old game. Man City's been going through their shit. I don't expect it to keep going on forever and ever. So if they click into gear, even though they're at Anfield, they can win that game. And then that will turn shit on its head again. Do you know what I mean? So, but if Liverpool win and they're like, 11 points clear, I think that's the league done, to be honest with you. Big up Tem the Gem again, having a laugh. I'm not sure what you was laughing at, but big yourself up. Have you ever come here? Are you Indian? No, I'm not Indian. I've said that a few times. Big up Roshni though. And I haven't been to India yet, but I do want to go. I've had some people that's been to Goa, and they said it was lovely, and that I should go over there. I'd have a good time. So I am looking to go. Big up Pac-Man. Wasn't Gomez playing left back for a while? Or is that's in reply to Ian? I'm not sure. Gomez, yeah, I think he was, wasn't he? But to be honest, like I was saying, I don't, even if Konate's out, do you know what I mean? Look at Tottenham. Look at Tottenham. Romero and Van der Ven out at the Etihad. I thought they was gonna get washed, and look what they done. Like, football's crazy. Football's crazy this season, man. So I don't think, even if Liverpool have Konate out, I don't think that's gonna affect them too much, in my opinion, innit? Big up Tem the Gem. Humans are beautiful. Absolutely, every single human. You get me? Football is soccer in the USA. Weirdos, why ruin the name? Well, Americans, they want to be different, innit? You know, they have different English, even though they speak English. They you know, they want to be different. So I'm not too upset. But when we have that little banter and they're like, you don't even talk, you know, you know, they try and put us down for not talking the right English when we made up the language, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? But big up the Americans each and every time. Like, what do you lot call cucumber? What is it, zucchini or something? Like, just weird things like that. But yeah, it's good to be different, man. If everyone was the same, life would be boring, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? Pac-Man, we got West Ham. Yeah, we got West Ham, man. We got West Ham. What do you reckon, Pac-Man? What's your predictions for that game? Have I ever eaten Indian food? I love Indian food. Yeah, I'm like Fredo, bro. Chicken biryani, like, I eat that all the time. I love Indian food. Keema naan, pilau rice. What are you talking about? I love Indian food. That's one of my top foods. I'm one of the people that like Indian food probably more than Chinese food. I used to like Chinese food when I was younger, because a lot of the flavours were more sweet, weren't they? But with Indian food, lovely. Caribbean food, Lebanese, Turkish food. Yeah, man. The spice of life. I like variety. That's me. West Ham should be straightforward, but we'll see which Arsenal team shows up. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say, Pac-Man. It's good what a couple of results can do, but it still hasn't given us no chest. It's still kind of inverted, innit? Like, inverted chest. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, we are literally on a game-by-game basis, pay-as-you-go. Arsenal at the moment. You know what I mean? That's literally what we're on. Pay-as-you-go business, because we're saying we need a run, but can we even hit a run? Can we even hit one? All right, we're 2 for 2 at the moment, so let's see. But obviously, there's no confidence. West Ham, I swear they beat us last year. Like, it's not always a game that we're guaranteed to win. And like I said, they've just beaten Newcastle at St James's. There's a good chance they're going to be up for this game. Obviously, the way we've been playing, there's a good chance we're going to be up for the game. And look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at the last 2 games we've played, right? Even after we've scored, we're still trying to attack. And how was that fared for us? Quite well, isn't it? Like why have you tried to change it? All this pragmatic bullshit. I don't want to hear about we never had the players and... Nah, man. I don't want to hear that. Because we played the same way against Nottingham Forest as we did against Sporting Lisbon. Knocking the ball around, triangles, 1-2s, all of that kind of stuff. And we had different personnel in both games. Not fully, but do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal need to stop mucking about. We need to play to Rice's strengths. I know Partey's been our best midfielder this year. I don't care. We never paid 100 million for him. He's 30 odd. Do you know what I'm saying? He's now playing for a contract. Rice is the person we invested in. Yeah. Last year, he was our best midfielder in the double pivot in the 6 with Jorginho. So you need to build around him, in my opinion. Being at live game, that's a feeling, that's amazing. Yeah. Live games. Listen, like, all the people that can get to go to a live game at least once in their life, then you've experienced something. I used to go every week. Like, it is, but you feel like a bit of a cultist, like, and I've seen that argument as well. You know, people that go to the games, that, like, they feel that they've got more of an opinion than people that don't, and it's not really, man. I mean, obviously you can get some close-ups, you know what I mean, with some of the players and things like that, but it's not like you get to chat to them or anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, you chat to other fans in the terrace, you chat to other fans when you're going to buy your beer or you're going toilet or whatever, and that's all it is. And you're chatting to other fans outside. That's literally all it is. Like people are acting like if you go to the game, you actually get something more than the other people watching it on TV. You don't. Obviously, you get the experience, you get to see the players in the flesh. You know what I mean? But if you've got bad seats somewhere, you could have a part of the stadium in your way, or some cunt who never sits down. Do you know what I mean? Blocking your shit all the time, or some cunt who won't shut up. Do you know what I mean? Or it is good. I'm not saying it's a very good experience to see your players in the flesh. It's very good to see the carpet. You know what I mean? And I've actually touched the Emirates turf, and I've touched Highbury turf, so I'm not gonna try and downplay it, but I'm not gonna say, you know, oh, if you don't go to a game, like, you know, all them people, but you don't go to games, so your opinion don't count. That is bollocks. Just like the people that say, if you're not a professional footballer, your opinion don't count. That is bollocks. We've all got opinions, just like arseholes. Yeah? And just like I said on my live yesterday or the day before, this is YouTube. This is for the fans. This isn't Sky Sports. So if there's one place that fans can come and have their opinion, it's here. We don't need credentials to come on YouTube. That's what I will say. Big up Pac-Man, big up Viewz, catch you later, got to shoot. Yeah, big up, man. Hope you have a good day, my bro. Each and every time, man. It's my mod there, doing up big bits as always. Big up Tem the Gem again. I only say that because most, if not all of the world says football. Yes, but I agree we are all the same. If we were all the same, it would be boring. Absolutely. They say football, futsal, soccer, football. I mean, Americans call American football football, even though they don't really use their feet. Big up Tem the Gem again, saying chatting or fighting. Yeah, because there's fights in the stands as well. People are throwing stuff. I've obviously brought my son to games, and this is when he was quite young, and there's loads of swearing and stuff. So it is an experience, don't get me wrong. I mean, even one time at the Emirates, because like my partner's side of the family, they're all QPR fans, season ticket holders. So one time I couldn't get a ticket for the Emirates QPR Arsenal, so I went and sat in the QPR end, innit? So I was in the away end at my own stadium. We won that game 1-0. It was a few years back, because obviously QPR was in the Premiership. And that was a bit of a different experience as well. Do you know what I mean? Like when we scored, I couldn't celebrate. I was literally around all of the QPR fans. But the two people next to me knew I was an Arsenal fan. So they kept looking at me, smiling. And I was just humming the Match of the Day song, innit? But just trying to keep it down. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, that's an experience. And the QPR fans, they're fucking hooligans, bruv. Like when it was half time at the Emirates, we've come out, I've gone to try and get a beer and go toilet, and they're in the toilet smoking loads of fags. I'm thinking, I can't even breathe. You're not even allowed to smoke. It's like a whole big fog. Like all the QPR fans, they was mobbing, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's an experience. That's an experience as well. Sitting with the away fans, crazy. Do you know what I mean? Big up Tem the Gem again, saying the stress. Yeah, stress. Do you know what I mean? Sitting in the away end, if you've ever had to do it, you know what I mean? You're just kind of quietly sitting there, trying not to make it obvious. You know what I mean? When Arsenal missed a couple of shots, I'm trying not to respond. You know what I mean? It was difficult, but it was a great experience. But yeah, man. Great experience, man. But for the couple of people in here, man, we got Liverpool City. What do you guys think? Liverpool City this Sunday. What's the predictions? It's mad because I do have Liverpool favourites, but I've got a sneaky feeling Man City might get something from this game. As bad as they've been, as stressed as Pep looked, scratching himself, and you know what I mean, things like that. As bad as it's been, football's a crazy game. Like Liverpool are the favourites, but I've got a sneaky feeling Man City might get something from it. I'm gonna say 2-2. I'm going to say 2-2. I've got Liverpool slight favourites, but I'm going to say 2-2. As for the Arsenal game against West Ham, I want to have chest, but I'm scared at the same time, innit? But I'm going to say 3-1 Arsenal. I'm going to say 3-1 Arsenal. Yeah, let's check back in. We will check back in. Absolutely. After the weekend's games, obviously we're back. The guaranteed days you'll catch me streaming is probably Monday through to Wednesday. In the early morning time, anything from 9 onwards. Is when I get free time in the house. Obviously it's Thursday today and I'm streaming. I got a bit of free time in the house. Like whenever I get some free time, I'll try and jump on. But we'll definitely check back in, because it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, Liverpool City, I'm going to say 2-2. That's what I'm hoping for. Arsenal West Ham, I'm going to say 3-1 to the Arsenal. I'm hoping we keep a clean sheet, but we are away. So I'm going to say 3-1 to the Arsenal. What other games have we got this weekend, guys? Is there any other big games? I mean, I was just blown away by Liverpool yesterday, man. And big up Ian, he was at Anfield. I can only imagine that was a great atmosphere. They were the literal 12th man yesterday, and you get me, made Madrid look like anyone. Do you know what I mean? So crazy. What else has been going on? I don't know if there's any new injury news. I mean, obviously Arsenal beat Sporting 5-1. Arteta done some good substitutions, for once. Odegaard for Wanyeri. I'm pretty sure Saka came off for Sterling. So we're resting players. I think Magalhaes came off. I think Gabriel. Calafiori came. Did Gabriel come off? Or was it Calafiori that came off for Kivio? I can't remember. But I like the fact that he's making those changes, trying to keep the legs. Do you know what I mean? The same for Rice. Everyone's getting on to Rice. And I just personally, I don't think it's Rice's fault. I think Declan Rice has been running to the ground for Arsenal as well as England. He's been asked to play different positions that maybe don't suit his game. So, you know what I mean? And he's been playing on a broken toe. So I'm not going to get on Rice too much. If he needs to have a rest, then rest him. But if we are going to play Rice, then I think we need to play him in a double pivot. And I feel that we need to play to his strengths. Build around Rice. Rice is the guy who cost us 100 million. But I can't deny that Partey's playing out of his skin. I think he's playing for a new contract. So what would you guys say? Would you give Partey a new contract? I think he's over 30 now. Me personally, I'd give him an extension. 1 year extension. Let's have a quick read. Big up Tem the Gem again. We're on different time zones, but I'll see you in the chat eventually. Much love to you and your family. Yeah, big yourself up, man. Thank you for joining today. I subbed. Great vibes. Thank you, man. You know, when I come off, I'm gonna sub back to you because I'm on Streamlabs. I don't think I can click it and directly sub to your channel. But when I come off, and the live uploads, I'll definitely get you back. It's the same for anyone. If you sub to me, just let me know, and I'll get you back. Sometimes the notifications don't always come through. And it takes a little bit of time, but I'll definitely get you back. And if you come in the streams regular and show love, then there's still a few mod spaces there as well that people can get as well. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Anyone that can like the video, subscribe, show a little piece of love. Yeah, man. Then love back to you. You get me? I'm going to be working with some people as well soon. I keep saying it, but yeah, I think next month in December, big up Abs from Waffle TV. Going to be doing some stuff with them. Big up Hanno, Coach's Corner. Probably be jumping on Honest Rivals as well. Big up Lion Tex. Make sure you go and subscribe to Lion Tex as well. I'm going to be doing some work with him. Yeah, and hopefully some more people, man. Hopefully I can get on Hooks' channel one of these days. You know what I mean? Big up Dan Potts as well. He showed, man, a little bit of love recently. He's another sound guy. Very level-headed Arsenal fan. Do you know what I mean? Like, knows exactly like what we need. I agree a lot with what he says. So big up Dan Potts as well. Make sure you're subscribing to him. Lee Gunner, Northside. You know what I mean? There's a good few Arsenal content creators out there, man. You got this, no doubt. Big yourself up, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to sub back to you as soon as the stream's finished. And what else, man? We're nearly done an hour. What else have we got to chat about, man? Not too much. Apart from the Konate news. I don't think there's any fresh injury news for Liverpool. I don't think there's any injury news for Arsenal. I think Bayern Munich beat PSG 1-0. I think that was the only other score I saw. Not sure if there's any football today. There might be. When do they do the Conference League and Europa? Is that Thursday and Friday? So I need to check. I need to check to see if there's any football. But yeah, I think I'll wrap it up there. Not too much more to talk about. I want to congratulate Liverpool again. I think they played a wonderful game yesterday. Definitely dominated Madrid. No one can now argue that Liverpool are the team to beat this year. Top of the league, top of Europe. You can't say they haven't played anyone. You know what I mean? Because they did. Even before Madrid, they played Arsenal, they played Forest. All right, they lost that one, but You know what I mean? You can't say Liverpool haven't played anyone. You can only beat what's in front of you as well. And Liverpool are that team. So congratulations to them. Very well done. Madrid are in trouble now. I still think they'll probably, if they're in the playoffs, I still think they'll probably get through that. But it's spooky settings for Madrid. But yeah, I think we're going to end it there. Big up Tem the Gem again. Take care. Great day ahead of you. And to you as well. Wish you all the best. Good health and have a great day, everyone. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it there. Not too much to chat about. We'll probably be back tomorrow, hopefully. If not, we'll be back over the weekend. Definitely with a fan cam for the Arsenal game. And we'll try and get a live just to round up everything else. But yeah, if you've jumped in, please hit the like, subscribe. And back again soon, people. Love.